Welcome back to Every Kind of I Do. It's Jen here, and it's basically about weirdos, love stories, couples doing their own things, and the moments I get to photograph, which I'm super excited for today. It is also for any couples out there planning their own wedding event, elopement, all this cool stuff, but also including the wedding pro world where you're just looking to have something a little different. And my couples do a lot of different things. I'm very inspired by my couples, and I really think the wedding industry, um, there's just so much beautiful treasure out here to find with all of these amazing ideas. And so I wanted to bring that to you today with Star Trek meets rainbows. And today I am wearing my red shirt. Well, technically it's a red dress, but I am out here breaking the Prime Directive with you today. Live long and prosper. Got to find the camera. So today we are talking about Star Trek meets rainbows. It is a very simple concept, but there's a lot of cool things that we're going to get into today. I hope that you enjoy this episode as much as I do, and let's get into it. So, first of all, I'm starting with something that isn't Star Trek and rainbows because I need y'all to see that these two are big nerds and they're lovely, amazing, and the the multiple things that they threw into their wedding that kind of like as you walk through the reception details and decor, I was like, yes, all of the dice, all of the things that they enjoy as a couple. But what shocked me was is I didn't know much about her outfit until the day of. So I'm going to take you through their outfits, but I'm also going to take you through their cake first as well. So this is not Star Trek, this is not rainbows, but what I do need you to see is that it's the little couple from Up. And this was sort of like this cute little mishmash of things that they put together in their wedding that was very much them. Every time I turned around, there was another really fun detail, as well as, not to mention, if you see here, this is more of a pirate skull cake, which has, oh, I don't know how many tiers. Let me go back to the normal size here. How many tiers? Three tiers with the little floral in between. Loved this. Loved this setup, especially this skull looks really mad. It looks adorable. But the Up couple as their cake topper, I mean, that was just lovely. I could not believe how adorable this turned out. You have the marquees, you have the flowers, you have this interesting mishmash of beautiful nerdy details with a black ribbon at the bottom, it looks like. And so as we kind of like go into this, like this is a very unique space anyway. It's a Renaissance festival. Anything can happen at a Renaissance festival. And especially if I came in uniform, I've got I've got my dress on. I'm kind of in Starfleet right now. You never know what's going to happen at the Ren Fest. And so this is just a beautiful example of what fun ideas can look like in a cake. And I love that. So also to like kind of like tie some things together, you have the nerdy dice, you have the things. They have like these cute little favors, which obviously they were doing it during a warmer part of year. And these rainbow fans were perfect. The rainbow fans were everything. When you're doing an outdoor wedding with limited to no shade, you're either going to do an umbrella or you're going to do one of these fans because you're going to realize it's going to get really, really hot really fast. And this helps you move the wind for yourself because you can't always rely on Mother Nature to take care of you, which is lovely. You also can see there's like a little sucker down here at the bottom, a sucker, a little bookmark, and a beautiful rainbow fan. So also we're going to get to the couple themselves. Like I really wanted to highlight the work that went into these outfits. Okay, we have a full Starfleet uniform. We have several things that are really meaningful. There's a sash that was about 100 years old, 100-year-old sash here. They're cutting the cake right now, which I think was fantastic because it's a good way to kind of get a look at what they're both wearing while we're about to eat some yummy cake. But she's got a full rainbow dress on. From waist down is every ruffle of every color you could imagine. And also like her glasses are rainbow. The crown that she's wearing is rainbow. And then she has scale mail on one of her shoulders with this hot pink and black tone going on. And it is just lovely how all of this came together. And you can even see it in the photos. Like, I shouldn't even, you should be watching the YouTube right now. Don't even listen to the podcast. Jump over to the YouTube and see the photos of this because this is a photography kind of stream here. But at this point, we've removed the cake topper. They're not falling over anymore. They're kind of sitting on the table. They're cutting the cake, multiple colors of flowers in there. But look at the ruffles on this dress. Just amazing. Just awesome. And don't forget the Starfleet uniform. You can see the comm badge. You can see that it's red. I just love everything about this. So I wanted to kind of zoom in on a little bit of the details here. Like obviously it's a uniform. He's got the little badges there, showing everything. And then also this is the 100-year-old sash. It's super meaningful to, and I've noticed this a lot lately. A lot of people are wearing things that are either inspired by or the actual items of. So you can see lots of different things when couples choose to express themselves, either in the fashion aspect and their nerddom, or the family aspect where they're trying to honor somebody they love. Crystal here, I have nothing but awesome things to say about look at these glasses. Look at those glasses and look at this crown. The crown is full of color tones, starting with this blue all the way wrapping around to the greens and yellows all the way to the other side. Not to mention, now that I've zoomed in, you can kind of see the hair color has also got some blues and purples in it. And then you have beads, you have scale mail, and you have all these amazing things that kind of go with Crystal's look here. So this is my little miniature bite-sized version of the Star Trek meets Rainbows meets Nerds wedding. And I hope that you enjoyed this little bit of inspiration because I get inspired by visuals. And I know that sometimes you have to see something to get your idea. And for me, I see this in my couples every time I work with amazing couples that put their things into action. I get to know them a little bit better based upon how they've designed their wedding, with just showing up with their outfits or showing up with their decor or their ideas. There's so many more ideas I couldn't get into on this episode, but I want to let you know, live long and prosper. And until I see you, thanks for listening. And here's a reminder that there's no right way to do an I do. Just go do the I do. All right, I'll talk to you later.